Good morning. I'm the nag about the blood drive. If you come to the blood drive, you get a free t-shirt. If you come to this blood drive, you get a free fleece blanket. There are some facts that are going to scroll behind me as I speak to you, but what I really want to say is there's no substitute for human blood. You can give money to the Red Cross or to this charity or that charity, but you can't buy blood. People who sell their blood, I know you've heard of that. Well, that's great, they get money for it, but that blood can't be used in hospitals. I guess it's used for testing, I don't know what it's used for, but it cannot be used in a medical procedure. People with cancer need blood, people with anemia need blood, babies who are born premature need blood, people who are having transplants need blood, people who are having major surgery need blood, people in car accidents and other trauma need blood products. You can't give that blood the day they need it. It has to be tested. Now, 100 years ago, they didn't test it. Didn't know about HIV, didn't know about hepatitis, didn't know all that stuff. Now they have to test the blood. It takes time. The blood supply can't just be put in a closet and left there forever. It'll last about 2 months or so, and then it has to be discarded. So, here at Meadowview, we have the opportunity to donate blood every 2 months. Medically, you can give every 56 days. Several of us here do, and we're fine. So, how do you give blood? Well, first of all, you show up. That's the big thing, and whatever you commit to, you show up. And then we register you, we do a little history, take your blood pressure, find out what your hemoglobin level is, how much iron you have in your blood. So it's really important to eat lots of green leafy vegetables, things like that before you come. Good to eat a meal before you come, good to drink plenty of fluid before you come. And then the hardest part of it, I think, is just worrying about giving blood. If you'll stick out your arm right now, I used to have my kids at school do this, so stick out your arm, come on, stick out your arm, pinch it right here. And that's about how bad it is. I mean, it's nothing. You have so few nerve endings in that little crook of your arm, it really doesn't hurt. So now I'm going to really make you commit, seriously. I need you to do this for me. Pretend you're in my 8th grade class, and if you don't do it, you have to do push-ups after church. If you know someone who has ever had a blood transfusion, you or someone else that you love, will you please stand up? Please stand up if you know someone who has had a blood transfusion. You folks don't have to do push-ups after church. Now, aren't you glad there was blood available for them? Seriously, aren't you glad that when they went in for whatever and they needed blood, it was there? I think we can all say yes to that one. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up. This Tuesday, from 2 to 6 o'clock, we're having a blood drive here. We do it every other month. Second Tuesday every other month. We have the best canteen you'll find. We have pizza and homemade desserts, and then we have those stale crackers everyone else gets. We have ladies and gentlemen who staff the canteen. We have someone who will take your children outside to play while you're giving blood if you need someone to watch your kids for you. We have a great opportunity here to save lives, seriously to save lives, just like people did last week here in the service. I hope to see you on Tuesday. Thank you.